It's always nice to see someone like you take an interest in me. In this. I thank you greatly. It's as if I've always had a friend to watch and listen over me. How very kind of you. Now, where shall I begin? Well, there's nothing like the beginning, is there? It all started when I had my morning coffee.
Could you drink that any louder?
Yes, I could. Why?
Honestly, what's gone into you lately?
I'm not sure. I haven't felt myself.
Well, I'm sure you'll need something stronger than that then. Want a cup of brandy?
Oh, please.
Come on, drink up. You got a trying day tomorrow.
I know. I still can't fathom the fact that I'm still trying to get my job back when a woman has died for me to do so.
I miss her too. I have funny stories, funny arguments come to think of it, just so many tales of which I could amuse you in the days to come.
That would be greatly appreciated. It's been a week since her death, and I feel hurt by the way I spoke to her.
Don't think too much on it. Do you mind if you help me fix back up my bookcase?
You read?
Well, I used to, trying to get back into it.
Very well. I must do so in the future as well. I'll be able to assist you later. First, I must get my jog back.
Very good, sir.
I tried. I tried so hard. Nothing worked. What happened with Melanie was in vain. I wasn't getting my job back. Where is it?
What, A Christmas Carol?
Yes, I believe that's it. Is it new?
No, it's been out for over 30 years. Maybe 40, I'm not sure. You've never heard of it?
No. Nonetheless, it must go on the shelf.
We need to find it first.
Oh, where is it?
I don't know, it might be in the...
There it is. Can you get it?
No, it's stuck down there. William, what's happening? William, me old boy, why am I floating?
What?
What happened?
I think it was me. I did that. These odd things kept happening. They wouldn't stop. I had an inkling on how I came by this newfound power, but I couldn't bring myself to tell Albert. Maybe I should have. What do you think?
William.
Yes?
Do you think that with Melanie gone, you've, I don't know, somehow inherited her powers?
How do you mean?
You obviously never have done this before, and more to the point, you thought it was all poppycock.
That is true, Al. I must confess something. I've had that idea for a while.
A whole week and you never said.
I know. I didn't know how to approach you with the theory.
It's alright, mate. I'm just being uptight. I've just... Oh, God, I just can't believe she's gone.
I know, Al, but we must strive onwards. Maybe you can help me make sense of this. Help me understand what's happening.
Yeah, of course. What if we were to, reach out?
What? As in ask people whether they know any witches? We'd be admitted to the Broadmoor Mental Institute, for Christ's sakes.
Oh, don't say that. I know what I'm saying sounds ludicrous, but it's either that or we...
What?
Will we both go to the house of Limbo?
That's out of the question.
Would you want to find out about this or not?
I do, but we'd be locked up if we go around asking. We'd be even more mad for going back to that house.
Well, then what should we do?
Is there anything in your library? Anything on witches and inheritance at all? Didn't Melanie keep a record of anything substantial?
She may have.
Then we can start there. It must be worth checking.
Alright, let's do it.
We searched for many hours, as if we were going to find anything. I must say, I never quite expected to find anything. I just couldn't go back to that house. The house I spent so long trying to escape. I knew it was cowardly. If Melanie was here, she would say that it's okay to feel this way, but without her to say it, it sounds like I'm hiding behind a filter of meaningless words. Words that could never be said right again.
William, there's still one place we ain't checked.
This is useless. We don't even know what we're looking for.
Come on, Will. There's got to be something.
I hope you're right. Beware the Dark, Volume 2? What's this?
Oh, just a book I got years ago. Probably just a fairy tale.
Fair enough.
Well, I think I found something.
What?
It literally says, Witchcraft Inheritance.
Right. Where was it?
Well, it's right in front of me. You sure you checked this section thoroughly enough?
I'm very sure. I'm pretty sure, anyway.
Anyway, let's get reading. Whoa! This book is heavy.
Right. First page.
What? It's blank?
Aha! I've got this. Have you got a knife?
Yeah. What do you need it for?
Just allow me to show you.
Alright. What? What do you think you're doing?
It's alright, trust me. Here we go.
Nothing happened.
What? It did last time?
What was different last time?
Give me your arm, will you?
Oh, God, no. I'm afraid of knives. You ain't coming near me.
It will only take a second. Please.
Alright. I'll do it. Ow! Oh, God!
Calm down.
Where's blood? Oh, God!
Calm down.
Ow!
Oh, calm down.
Ow! Okay. Cool. Blimey. I'm calm. I'm alright. I'm okay.
Good, look at the page. It worked. Perfect. What does it say?
Witch and warlock biology and other rules and customs. Hell of a long subtitle.
I agree. What's underneath it?
Loads of stuff about talking about the similarities and differences of magic fold and mortals. It does drone on a bit, actually. This book is massive. It could be days till we find it.
What about chapter titles?
Oh, now that's an idea. But aren't those in the front?
Check the back.
Alright. Oh, there, you were right. So it reads, there are no known rules for inheritance or magic ability. Legend tells it that a wise woman in the north of England is the only witch to have this information.
Does it say a name?
Oh my God.
What is it?
He says, Chantelle Blackman.
I didn't expect that. To think we could contact her family. Melanie's family. We got the address and planned to head there. It felt odd, almost as if we were hoping she'd be there when we arrived. The excitement of the traveling reminded me of my daughter. Her excitement and happiness was through the roof. It's what made my day when I came home from my job. Well, my old job, of course. I never told you what happened to her, did I? I suppose I never got a chance. At the age of 7, she contracted TB. 4 months passed, and it was the end of her. My wife, well, she...
Good day, gentlemen. Please come in.
You were expecting us?
Why, of course. Come in.
Let's do as she asks, say. It's bloody freezing out here.
That is the north of England for you. Shall I light the stove?
I wouldn't want to intrude.
Do not worry. Tea or coffee?
I'll have a tea.
I'll have a coffee.
Very good. Please, go in through there.
How odd.
Whew, you're telling me.
Albert, concentrate. You must know what's happening to me.
Alright, sorry, she's pretty.
Indeed. Now, let's go through here. What is it with places of magic being huge?
Places of magic are sacred, like they should be.
Oh, don't mind me. I wasn't trying to offend you.
Do not worry. I understand your predicament.
You do?
Like I said, I was expecting you.
We weren't expecting someone as young as you.
Oh?
You said the book was published in 1693.
Well, us magic folk are known to live much longer lives than you.
I thought it was only 20 to 30 years, not over a century and a half.
That only applies to half-witches. I am a pureblood.
And how old are you? Oh, I'm sorry, that was impertinent.
Do not worry. I was born in 1629. I will let you do the mathematics.
But that would make you over 250 years old.
Oh, and I thought you were...
Yes, it is a shame, is it not? Nonetheless, it should not be a problem. Now, you may ask any questions you like, within reason.
Well, I must ask, do you know what happened to Melanie?
Yes, as a cousin, I could sense her passing.
Cousin?
Yes, their side of the family had a mortal for her father at some point.
She was 32, middle of her life, and yet she had so much left to give. More, in fact, given of her extended lifespan.
Yes, of course. Moving on to that, if that is okay. William, now you have inherited her powers, you have also inherited her years of life.
How long do I have?
Your age?
26.
Born then, so at 50 to you're already 60 years of lifespan, and I would say about 110, 120 years lifetime in total.
What?
Yes, you are in for a long run, especially for a mortal.
Now, how'd you work that one out?
Simple maths. Look at the life expectancy and health of a mortal, add the amount of expected life left from the witch or warlock. Melanie was 32, the life expectancy is barely 60, but remember that half-witches live 10 to 20 years longer than most.
How are you Melanie's cousin if you're over 220 years older than me?
We age slower. We breed more often in life.
Not surprised.
Oh?
I don't know why I said that, just ignore me.
Right.
Oh, I completely forgot.
What?
The tea and coffee. I'll tell you what, William, come with me. I have something to show you. Albert, stay here.
Why?
I have matters to talk about with William, in privacy.
Oh, alright. Good luck, Will. Good luck bringing the drinks.
Right. I will see you in just a moment.
It appears your friend is rather taken aback by my appearance.
Indeed, he seems to be so.
What I wish to discuss is your abilities.
Right.
You will be able to do unimaginable things with the right training. That is something my cousin never came to see.
How do you mean?
She always assumed her powers were not as effective as other witches because of a human side. But in my experience, half-witches are more powerful. So much more powerful.
Right.
Let me teach you. I want to prove that I'm right.
Why would it need proving if you're so sure?
It's because I failed her.
How?
I tried my best to teach her the magic she had the ability for, but it was not enough. And now she's dead.
Oh, please. Don't be upset. It's my fault she's gone, not yours.
They say old age toughens you, but in my long life it only makes you feel weaker and more distant.
Oh, come
You look hungry. What's going on? Why are you two hugging?
in. Nothing, just,
Emotional reassurance.
Really?
Well, let's be off then, shall we?
What? We travelled across the whole of England for a 10-minute chat and no tea?
Well, yes.
Nonsense, you may stay as long as you wish. There are 2 rooms upstairs. Take your pick.
That's awfully kind of you.
No problem. It is nice to have these rooms filled up once in a while. Oh, and here is your tea.
Oh, cheers.
And here is your coffee, Will. May I call you Will?
Why, of course.
You call me out if you like.
Very well. Have a good night's sleep. I would not want you to be exhausted.
I'll give you my answer in the morning.
Answer?
Very well. Good night to you.
What did she ask you?
She offered to teach me magic. I wonder why.
If she's lonely. If she lost someone. Of course she's going to take the first chance she can get when it comes to teaching someone something. She can finally share her knowledge. She likes you, Will. You must see that.
Or she sees the face of a dead person every time she looks at me. And it's all my fault. She must feel she must do all her best to gain approval of her efforts.
Even so, I think she's nice.
Yes, but there's a large curtain of sadness behind that smile of hers. Not just about Melanie, but of her whole life. A life of loss.
Well, that's the ambiguity of life for you. It's very uncertain on what it gives you, and it's even more uncertain on how you present it to the world.
Well, one thing's for sure. If I can help her, then I will. If it requires this, then so be it. I will help her the best I can.